So here we want to review learning target 1.2.6b, solving by elimination. And remember that your first step on these problems is to find the matching variables. So in this first problem, I see that the x's have matching coefficients. This first equation has negative 4x, the second has positive 4x. Now because these coefficients have opposite signs, our next step is going to be to add the two equations together. We already have a negative sign up here, so we can add the two to eliminate. So negative 4x plus positive 4x is 0. 0x, it all cancels out. And then we have negative 2y plus 8y. So negative 2y plus 8y. And then on the right-hand side of the equation, we've got negative 12 plus negative 24. So here we can combine like terms pretty easily. 2y plus 8y is, or negative 2y plus 8y is 6y, and then negative 12 plus negative 24 is negative 36. Step 3 is to divide. We want to solve for y, so I'm going to divide both sides by 6, and we end up with y equal to negative 6. And then our last step is to go back and solve for the other variable. So I am going to use this first equation here, negative 4x minus 2y equals negative 12. And I'm going to substitute into that y equals negative 6. So negative 4x minus 2y, so minus 2 times negative 6 is equal to negative 12. And if we multiply this together, we've got negative 4x equal to plus 12. Plus 12. Negative 2 times negative 6 becomes positive 12 equal to negative 12. Now to solve for x, I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides, and that leaves us with negative 4x equal to negative 24, negative 12 minus another 12. And then to get x alone, divide both sides by negative 4, and we will end up with x equal to positive 6. So my final solution here for this first problem, x comma y, x is equal to 6, y is equal to negative 6. And let's look at the second problem here. We've got negative 2x minus 9y equals negative 25, and negative 4x minus 9y equals negative 23. So here the matching variables are my y variables. We've got negative 9y and another negative 9y. And because these have the same sign, this is going to be a subtraction problem. We're going to need to subtract our second equation from the first one. So we'll have negative 2x subtract negative 4x, negative 9y minus negative 9y, that will cancel out and become 0. And then on the right-hand side of the equation, we'll have negative 25 minus negative 23. And if we combine like terms here, notice that subtracting a negative is like addition, so that will become positive 2x. And same thing over here, subtracting a negative, this is like negative 25 plus 23 becomes negative 2. So dividing to solve for x, and we end up with negative 2 divided by 2, which is negative 1. And then last step is to go back and solve for my other variable. So I'm going back to solve for y. I'm going to use this first equation, negative 2x minus 9y equals negative 25. So negative 2x is negative 2 times negative 1 minus 9y equal to negative 25. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2, so it's positive 2 minus 9y equals negative 25. I'm going to subtract 2 more from both sides and get negative 9y equal to negative 27. Divide both sides by negative 9, and we end up with y equal to positive 3. And so my final xy solution for this problem is going to be negative 1, 3.